Fedusa says it supports the restructuring of the utilities business model and that placing Eskom under business rescue will ensure that a proper turnaround strategy can be sought. It says this will ensure that undue political interference in its operations and governance is prevented. One of Fedusa's proposals is that government must issue bonds to raise money to relieve Eskom of its debt burden.
If we are going to advance a situation, an economic climate that calls for good corporate governance, that calls for accountability, we cannot be supporting any measure at this point in time that is going to allow us to throw money to the situation. So at this point in time, we are calling for government to issue bonds that will support the process, which is the underlying precept, but essentially any kind of intervention must be taken, and going for the extreme at this point in time, placing Eskom under business rescue, is an option that must be exercised.
The Trade Union Federation says it's concerned that COSATU's proposal to use 250 billion rand of public servants' pension funds to pay a portion of Eskom's debt could backfire, especially if Eskom fails to pay back the money. Eskom is over 400 billion rand in the red and relies on government bailouts as it battles to meet its financial obligations. COSATU had earlier said that funds should be made available provided there was a commitment that there was not going to be job losses and that Eskom will not be privatized.
What we are saying as Fedusa in particular, when it comes to the PIC and the GEPF, we have already extended via the GEPF to the tune of 85 billion. So this cannot be used as the only possible source of income to secure any state-owned enterprise.
South Africa's public finances are currently under severe strain, and it remains to be seen whether government can afford to put up a guarantee on the 250 billion rand from the Public Investment Corporation. Naledi Matlapeng, SABC News, Johannesburg.